Okay, we're live. Okay, so obviously 1 and 2 we know.
Yeah,
Three. I put A and B. What did you put?
A and B as well.
4. I
B.
have B, same. 5. I have B.
B as well.
Okay, 6. I have 38.
38. Did you just round it up to? Because I have 37.996.
I did round up, but that actually is probably the right answer because I'm thinking I was drawing from the wrong. Because I remember seeing 37.996. Yeah, I think I was looking at the wrong line.
Mm-hmm. So I have 37.996.
I remember seeing that. Okay. 7. 206.637.
Yes.
Okay. 8. Negative 0.434.
Yes.
Okay. 9.666.
I divided that in 2 because it was double-sided, 2 ends.
That's right. Okay. I think you're right there. I didn't do that. Let me see here. Yeah, that would be a 2-sided, wouldn't it? Yeah, because we're comparing. Right. Yeah, I think that'd be a 2-sided test, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But
okay. Well, so we'll put it in and find out.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 10B.
B, yeah.
11B.
11, I have, yeah, B.
Okay.
And
12B.
let me check on that one. 12, I have B. 13, negative 0.845.
That's what I have.
Okay. 14.410.
Okay. 15B.
Yes.
16. 7.341.
16 I don't have. What did you say it was?
7.341. I just wrong, or I basically just took both ends of the variable of I took the upper and lower bound and
subtracted
it. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't subtract it. I added them together.
Okay.
We might have been supposed to divide that by 2, but I'm not positive. Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, let me take a look at my chart here. So just to understand what you're saying, so you have the lower and the upper, which is the answers for the 17 and 18.
So yeah, well, you could say that I subtracted them. Basically, I took the 2 values. I didn't take. I regarded the negative. I didn't regard the negative. I got rid of it.
Okay.
And then added that number plus the other number for the total. So if it's asking for the confidence interval, the total confidence interval, but I'm not positive.
I thought 16 is asking for the margin of error.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I see. Okay.
Okay. It is asking for the margin of error, and I'm confident in my answer, like, at all.
Yeah, I went back to the book and I couldn't figure it out. It talks a little bit about the confident interval and how to obtain that, and but it doesn't. I didn't find margin of error, and so the only way I could think of figuring it out is how they showed us in chapter 10.
And I'm thinking that's what here. I'm thinking that's what we actually need to do. because I'm thinking that answer's wrong.
Go back to chapter 10, you're thinking?
Yeah, I can't remember let me see if I have it written down here.
Well, the formula,
The formula.
it's Z times standard deviation plus sample number, or n, square root of n.
Standard deviation. Z. Standard deviation. Okay. So Z would be equal to, I'm not sure what the Z score would be equal to. The p-value. Oh, you're right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so P.
I think. It's hard to recall this information. Like, for me, it is.
Okay. Okay. So the p-value is the value.
Well, here in the independent sample test, it would be under T, right?
It would be under what?
It would be under T, so it would be negative.
I thought you said the p-value. The p-value would be the two-tail, wouldn't it? And then divide it by 2 because it's a. I'm not sure. I'm not really confident with this part.
I know. I need to look back at chapter 10 definitely to try to remember. Obviously, this is probably going to be in the test if they're bringing it back from chapter 10, you know. And
Okay. So is P equal to. Okay. Standard deviation.
how about you do the P and then I'll do the T, and one of us will enter one and then the other.
Sure. The problem is. Oh, here we go.
You got it?
Oh, I think it actually gives it to us. If you go to your to SPSS, next to 95% confidence interval is the standard error difference. I'm pretty sure that's actually what we're supposed to put in. I'm pretty sure.
It makes sense that it would be there because everything else is there, and they, instead of having us calculate it out.
Yeah, I remember because I'm pretty sure that's it.
So
okay. All right. So I have 1.736. At least pulled up on mine.
363.
You can look on your SPSS to make sure, but.
Yeah, that's what I have. I'm looking at the table, independent sample test, 1.736.
Okay, so 17, negative 5.137.
Yes.
Okay, and 18,
2.204. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who wants to submit first?
I can go ahead and submit it. I'm just entering the 1636. So I'm just going to leave 16 as 1.736, right? Is that what you have?
I think that's our best bet. Okay.
Save all response. We'll see. Okay. It looks like the only one we got wrong is 16. 16 is the only one that we have wrong.
Ugh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, it.
Sheesh. Huh.
Strength. Yeah.
Standard error difference. Maybe.
I'm going to try to calculate it with the T. And I'm going to try submitting it and see, or and you were calculating it with the P, right?
Give me just a sec here. I have an idea.
Okay.
73630. Okay. And then that's not it. Yeah. I thought maybe the standard error difference would be like the number, and then you subtract, and then you get the difference between the both, but that's not right either. Maybe it's okay. Okay, and then I have. Give me just a sec. Sorry.
Oh no, you're.
I have an idea. I've still got another idea. Okay. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see any problems in the reading that asked for the margin of error. It asked for the 95th confidence interval, but nothing with the margin of error. So.
Okay.
I'm okay with keeping this score.
Okay. What was the score?
We only got one wrong, so it's 90. Let me go back to it. It's 94%. We got 18 out of 19.
Okay, cool. I'm pretty much okay with keeping that too. I might hammer away at that for another minute or two, but that'd probably be it. Okay. You're awesome. I'll submit this and I'll see you soon.
All right. Let me ask you a question. So next week we only have lesson 14, and then lesson 15 is the review for the test, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
But have you tried opening the group quizzes and the homework quizzes after we completed them and they're closed? Because I tried it and I couldn't, and I thought maybe I'm doing something wrong because I thought that might be a way for me to review to get ready for the test.
Yeah, there's no way to do that. I mean, if you go to the grades, if you go under grades and then look under comments, sometimes they'll leave a link for you to review so you can look at the questions and the answers and see which ones you got wrong and what the right answer would have been. I don't know if I've seen that in other classes. I don't know if they do that in this class. So yeah, you go under grades and then go to the assignment, and sometimes there'll be a comment, and the comment will have a link that you can use. But I don't know if they have that in this class or not.
Okay. So how did you, I'm just gonna ask, how did you review for your last test?
I worked through all the problems in the prep.
In the prep?
That's pretty much all I did.
Yeah, that's what I did too. And yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get the score I really wanted, so I'm probably gonna hunt for more problems to do. But
yeah, I had to. Yeah, me too.
I think the group quizzes are a good idea.
The group quizzes, yeah. I think sometimes the homework quizzes seem a little bit harder. I found like a little bit more complicated than the group quizzes, but I don't know. Right.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, those are where I really kind of cement in stuff when I am good about taking all the time they need. Well, anyway, I'm gonna.
I said great. Well, have a great weekend.
Yeah. You too. Okay, I'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.